Hey, sports fans. Tis me again. My partner bought me a headband because my last one broke. No clue how, but yeah, I'm trying to get the look back of getting the whoosh right. Oh man. Okay, so I have a bunch of stories to tell you guys, but I'm not going to. Because I can't tell those stories here. That was dry skin, thank God, okay. Yeah, I can't tell those stories here. Because it's, I can't get into why, but I just can't tell the stories here. But today is, actually, what's the date today? 20th. The 20th of February, so. The 16th, 4 days ago, marks the 5th month I have been clean from nicotine. And I'm so happy. By the way, there's students having PE, so that's the sounds of cheering that you hear. So, yeah, like that. So yeah, I'm 5 months clean. I feel great. Yeah. I had a whole thing planned out. I had a whole thing planned out in my head. I can't remember. Like, before I pressed record, I had the thing, planned out. I had everything memorized, what I wanted to say. But as soon as I pressed record, all that just went out the window. But yeah, so, not for Valentine's, but, what was it? It was, I think Valentine's was a Friday? So, on the 16th, wait. Was it the 16th? I think it was the 16th, yeah. My partner and I went on a date to the National Museums, which, when we got there, it was free. Everything was free, except for transportation, of course. Everything was free. And apparently, when my professor and one of my classmates used to go to the National Museums, you had to pay. So I'm happy that I found, my first time going to the National Museums was free. So we got 3. There's the National Museum of Natural History, and then Anthropology, and then Fine Arts. See, I thought that Anthropology was gonna be my favorite one, because I love historical artifacts, stuff like that. But while I loved the National Museum of Anthropology, natural history was my favorite one. I had the most fun there, and for some reason the rocks just caught my attention. I just wanted to feel the rocks, because they had all different types of rocks. They had iron ore, they had gold ore, they had, I don't know if it's pronounced talc or talc, or that one. And then I'm just gonna pronounce it as talk. And then they had one, talk schist. So of course, if you talk schist, get hit. And, they had andesite, diorite, pumice. I just wanted to feel the rocks. And they had all the different animals and stuff. I didn't know that we had kingfishers in the Philippines. Like, hell, I didn't even know we had squirrels in the Philippines. Cause like, I got really, I was devastated when, what's the thing? I got devastated when I found out that we don't have raccoons in the Philippines. I was devastated. So to see that we have squirrels here, hell yeah! Oh man, and dude, there were so many interesting birds. I even got to see the skeleton and taxidermied skin of Lolong. So, in case y'all don't know, Lolong is a crocodile that was found in Mindanao, and it is a 20-foot crocodile. Like, I think it's a little bit over 20 feet. But yeah, it is, to my knowledge, the largest crocodile in the world. 20 feet. 22 feet. Something like that. I think it was like 20 feet, 16 inches. Probably. I don't know. I know 1 foot is 12 inches. So then I would have made it 21 feet and 4 inches. Anyway. Then I also got to see a skeleton of a sperm whale. That shit was, I'm not gonna lie, it was both fascinating and terrifying. Because I knew sperm whales were big, but I didn't know they were that big. And yeah. And then we got to go to the Museum of Anthropology, and then it was just filled with burial pots. Not even coffins, just, I mean, there were coffins, but they were more just like, they were more jar-like. And yeah. And I got to see the different types of weapons that we used to have, like the spears, the swords. I managed to guess that one of them was a ceremonial sword, which hell yeah. Because looking at it, I knew it had no practical reason for the bend to be like that, right? And there were stuff that I thought were weapons, but it turns out they were just used for rice farming. And so much interesting shit. We couldn't, unfortunately, we couldn't go to the Museum of Fine Arts because when we got to the Museum of Fine Arts, we got there like 4:30, but they close at 6. And when we got to the entrance, the line was so long. And yeah, we were like, yeah, let's just not go there. Yeah, best date I've ever had. The only thing that tops that is my partner and I's first date, which, yeah, I will never forget that, because we went back to that same fucking restaurant. They moved locations, but we went back to that same restaurant because I had a score to settle. I had twice cooked pork belly with kimchi fried rice. I didn't finish it, which was embarrassing, to be honest. And okay, now it's quiet. I don't like this. I don't like this. Yeah, it was embarrassing that I couldn't finish my food in front of my partner on our first date. Well, by that time we've already been dating for a year, a bit over a year, because we met online actually, but she's from my school, but she's seen me, never saw her, and then I'm just telling you from my perspective. Yeah, got a random notification from her one day on Facebook, and I decided to check out the profile because I didn't recognize the name at the time. Checked out the profile, and then shot her a DM. The first thing I said was, "Bro, I relate to your bio." I know, smooth fucking criminal here. And yeah. Now, because I shot that DM, I'd been going out for 4 years. And I'm the happiest man in the world, even though we're not married. You know, I call her my wife. And yeah. I just realized I look like shit. Oh man. But yeah. I am happiest man in the world to call my partner my wife, even though we're not married. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say other than, ooh, I finished I finished Fallout New Vegas finally, because the reason why I never finished Fallout New Vegas was because I always started a new game to replay the Dead Money DLC. Because no video game, well, no, there's only one other video game that had the same impact on me as the Dead Money DLC, and that was Shadow of the Colossus. And Shadow of the Colossus is my favorite game of all time. Of all time. And I have not finished. Let's see what's. But yeah, I never finished Fallout New Vegas because that DLC was just fucking phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And also, here's the thing about the Fallout New Vegas fan base. regarding the DLCs, there are two polar opposites. There are people who think that the Dead Money DLC is absolutely fantastic and is the best DLC in the game. And then there are the ones that, best DLC in the game, and think that Old World Blues DLC suck. And then the other side, they think that the Old World Blues DLC is the best DLC in the game, and that Dead Money sucks. I think Old World Blues is the worst DLC in the game. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, no, that's not. I think Lonesome Road is the worst one. While, yes, aesthetically, I like Lonesome Road better than Old World Blues. It just felt empty. Like, it didn't feel like there was much in terms of content for Lonesome Road. Like, yes, Lonesome Road had me on the edge of my seat at times. Old Blues had more wit. It was better in terms of writing. Something I would rank Old World Blues third and Lonesome Road last. Number 1, Dead Money. Number 2, Honest Hearts. And yeah, I finally finished. Fallout New Vegas. I went with the Yes Man. In my next playthrough, I'll go with a Mr. House ending. Just because I want to see what that one's like. Plus, I just want to replay all the DLCs. Even Lonesome Road. And, what else? Ooh, I finally finished Breath of the Wild, which I play on my partner's Switch because I don't have a Switch of my own. And if I had a Switch, the only thing I'd be doing is playing Breath of the Wild. Also, Breath of the Wild is the second Legend of Zelda game I've ever played. First one was, I think it was A Link to the Past? I don't know, it's the one where you wake up, grab a brush and put a little makeup, and then you get out of your hut, or you get out of your house, go into the castle, and you see your uncle dead. I think that's A Link to the Past. But yeah, I had it on my PS2, even though I know that, it doesn't come on, PlayStation. Because I had one of those 100-in-1 DVDs. Yeah, it was 100 games in one, and A Link to the Past was on that. And, yeah. Finally finished Breath of the Wild. The Ganon fight was underwhelming. I'm not gonna lie. And for me, there was no satisfaction in beating Ganon. Like, I didn't have, I didn't have Master Mode on because from what I know, that's a separate DLC. I don't know why you would have to pay for hard mode. And I hate that there's no New Game Plus. And, yeah. What else? What else? What else can I say? Yeah, I had to pause the recording to save space. But yeah, I found the Ganon fight underwhelming. I didn't feel satisfied after beating Ganon. I just wanted more. I was left there wanting more. I wanted to use the bow of light, and just in regular combat, I wanted to beat a Lionel with the bow of light. Well, yes, I was gonna say I also wanted to use the Master Sword to, beat a Lionel. I could have done that, yes. But I didn't. Mainly because I was just so focused on beating Ganon, because I thought it was gonna be the ultimate battle. No, it was underwhelming. But yeah, what else can I talk about? Oh, I got to play one of a game that my partner downloaded, and she hasn't played yet. It's called Death's Door, and it's fantastic. One, crows, you get to play as a crow. I fucking love crows. Two, it's Souls-esque. It's a top-down Souls-esque game. And yeah, so far I'm still just at the Urn Witch. Yeah. So today there's no school. Yeah, just no school. I can't remember what the reason was. Yeah. Yeah. With other stuff, I can't tell you guys. I'll just have to keep that to myself. And yeah, I think that's gonna be about it. See ya.